How many penises do you use as weapons?
I only need one.
Huh.
We got an A-ham! Wow, we got an A-ham!
Hello there everyone, this is Grave Cinema here again, bringing you another reaction video! This one is a subscriber commission pick from our subscriber Full Moon.
Hold still.
Jeez, what the hell?
Okay, good.
Okay, now that I'm presentable.
You had an eyelash. You don't want to get that back in your eye.
Yes, I know. Now that we're
Anyway,
presentable,
this subscriber pick is...
it will be Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. Do you know anything about this movie?
Does it have anything to do with the Phantom of the Opera?
Sure. Freddy, Jason, Michael, we all need someone to look up to.
Well, Phantom of the Opera happened way before all of those. Technically.
I've seen this once before a while ago though, so I don't remember a whole bunch about it, but you know the basic premise is basically it's like a documentary crew like following a serial killer or something like that. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a little offbeat, but it's not too bad from what I recall.
So did it come out before Freddy, Jason, and Michael?
No.
Well then...
It came out 2007.
Okay, I don't see how they're gonna look up to him, but...
No, it's him looking up to them. Like he's a serial killer who looked up to them and now he's doing his own killing.
I got you.
Pretty much, yeah. It's got Robert Englund in it. You know who that is.
Yeah, that's Freddy.
It is Freddy!
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that changes the timeline a little bit. So it's a serial killer who's modeling his killings after series franchise villains?
Maybe, or he's just doing his own killings inspired by them.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, well, not fully copying the killings.
Well, no,
doing his own
but...
thing. But yeah, apparently that's what it is. You don't know what you're going to be seeing, so...
I'm going to be seeing a serial killer.
Yeah, it'll be pretty fresh. We'll give this a nice little fun watch, and then we'll talk about it afterwards when we're done. All right?
Standard operating procedure, go!
All right, here we go. Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon.
Leslie Vernon. That is a name. Pricey. That's really pretty. Girl shoes.
Waitress.
Do places actually make women wear that anymore? Because I haven't seen that, like...
Maybe like a diner or something out in the Midwest.
I guess so. I would hate having to wear a skirt to work in food service.
Could always work at Hooters.
There's a lot of exposed skin. Go around front.
Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon.
At Crystal Lake, a madman named Jason Voorhees has killed dozens over the past 3 decades, leaving a devastating... Here on Elm Street, in the suburban community of Springwood, some insist that simply dreaming about him can kill you in your sleep.
Ooh.
Excuse me, sir, hi.
Kane Hodder!
And
Jason.
in Haddonfield,
Like
a
four in the
prodigal
movies.
son named Michael Myers has struck in a similar fashion on or near Halloween on at least
So basically
4
all the
occasions.
big 3 were real.
For
in
these
this world.
residents, Halloween
And they had
will
the
never
money
be
to
the same.
mention them.
What is the connection between those towns and Glen Echo, where the
Maryland.
next incarnation of unrelenting evil will emerge? This man's name is Leslie Vernon.
And how do you know he's about to take over the world?
Dean's kind of like What We Do in the Shadows type of thing. Documentary about a real serial killer. I think it's got that vibe.
You're kidding me.
They threw him over a waterfall and he didn't die?
By the shed.
Of course not.
Mr. Vernon,
How many waterfalls have you been thrown over and lived?
Many.
Did you
In my dreams.
Mr. Vernon!
Hey! I'm Leslie Vernon. Hi.
Mr. Vernon, can we throw a mic on you? Would you say that most of these are...
Work-related? I wouldn't suggest reading Grey's Anatomy for kicks.
Aren't you talking about terrorizing innocent people?
You came to me to find out how guys like Mike and Chucky and Freddy do what they do, not why. It's got to come from your own understanding of the process.
How do you do it?
Now,
Why don't you live here then, instead of so far out of town?
Because as far as the town of Glen Echo is concerned, I'm dead. If this is where I'm going to reappear, I can't exactly be seen mowing the lawn.
It'll break the illusion.
Step number 1. I need an anchor for my legend. We've got about a month to go.
A month.
You have no idea how much cardio I have to do. There's that whole thing of making it look like you're walking, and everybody else is running their asses off. I gotta stay with them.
Yeah.
Find a target group.
A target group. You mean victims?
The girl's the key, yes, but she's got to have a supporting cast. Good-looking, athletic kids with healthy libidos, and one survivor girl who will tie them all together. Like her, who just might be able to walk away from me at the end of the day.
Okay.
Final
What is it
girl.
about this girl?
Yeah.
It's a final girl.
She's a virgin.
A virgin. How do you know that?
Look at her. She's a virgin. Did you get that? Did you get that? Yeah. Did you get that? Did you see that? How we sensed each other? If I didn't have a girl picked out already, we'd be way too far behind schedule.
Dad.
She's familiar.
For her. Right there.
Oh.
Kelly Curtis, my hopes and dreams standing right there. She uses this brick to prop open this door. You can see that I've rigged it with some clear fishing line. Since you're here, you're gonna help me.
You're gonna be an accomplice.
Oh, no. They're just documentary crew.
I slip back into the shadows. She turns back around.
And
I'm gone.
you've disappeared.
Right.
Whole effect. And that was the
You get hugs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who's that guy over there, man? Who knows?
That's the actual
where are we
problem.
headed now?
Eugene is an old pro in the biz. He's retired now, though.
How you doing, Jerry? Good. What's all this?
It's just some grad school kids following me around.
Yeah, you know he's out back in the tank, and you should probably go get him because I keep forgetting. And
Eugene is in a tank. A sensory deprivation chamber.
Why do you do this?
It helps you control your bodily functions. It's good to be able to do that. In case you need to look. Yeah. Dad.
You mentioned.
Jamie, you didn't say he was down here for 3 days.
Easy, Daddy. You've been down for a while. It was a whole different world back when I was in the camp.
How so?
Back then, it was about quantity of work. We didn't have all this preparation these guys use today. There's always been hacks out there, one-hit wonders who left a bloody mess of some sorority somewhere. Get killed. Makes it bad for all of us. It just cheapens it.
that's great, honey. Why don't you go start the grill?
skilled with a knife.
Jay, Fred, Mike, there wasn't nobody like them in the early years. They made an art form of it, turned themselves into legends, changed the whole business.
The business of supernatural killing sprees.
No, young lady, about the business of fear. For good to be pitted against evil, you have to have evil, don't you?
I was gonna knock off one of her friends.
I wouldn't burn that one too quick. Turns the heat up too much.
Well, hey, how about a librarian? If she spends a lot of time there, I'm sure she knows a few of them.
And that's a good idea right there, Les.
Yeah.
There's a lady there who lets her stay late sometimes.
Take care of the librarian. Then work up to the friends. It's an art form to this.
Look into that.
Yes, sir.
All right now.
Strike, meaning the first person you're gonna kill.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna willingly let him do it.
What is that?
This is an article.
Is he related to Kelly?
It's her great uncle.
So what, you made that up?
Yeah, a lot of what we use is CGI. We are at the point of no return. You can either bag it and go home with a clear conscience, or you can come inside.
So how will this play out? How will this work?
From here on out, the success or failure of it depends on her, on what she does.
There he is.
Look at him, he's like a little monkey.
Just stay focused.
It's a library.
Sneak up like the librarian's gonna say somewhere. It's just an old story. And then I make my appearance. After I've lost the librarian, I'm gonna chase Kelly around for a little bit. She is hot.
Todd, would you keep the camera on her face?
Todd, stop being horny.
Really, he's got good taste. Look how hot she is.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Oh my goodness. This must be 30 years old and left it by mistake.
You know who that is?
The voice I know for sure.
We gonna keep papers this old.
Teen Witch, right?
We scan them into the computer.
Mainly,
But something
you know
like
her from
this might
Poltergeist.
still be on-
This house is clean. Yeah. See how the cinematography changes. So now it's the movie proper.
Mark Daniel Curtis. Do you know the story of the boy in the Vernon farmhouse, Mrs. Collinwood?
Oh goodness, everybody knows about Molly Vernon gave birth to a bastard son.
Oh my God. Did they ever find the boy's body? If this is my great uncle who raped her, that would make the boy mine.
You have nothing to worry about.
Leslie!
It ends here.
Robert!
Come to me, child.
He's playing a good guy?
Looks like he's playing the Dr. Loomis to his Michael.
You got the guy? Yeah. Woo! We got an Ahab!
We got an AM! He shot you?
Yeah, right in the shoulder.
That's your first one. Does it hurt?
Oh no, he is.
I'll be damned. Doc Howard. It looks like you got your AM.
A nemesis. Yes!
Who is Doc Heller?
He's a psychiatrist.
Why? Why do you need him?
Because he's an Ahab, and that is a remarkable thing.
They spread the story.
Someone who is willing to defend others against evil, even at a great personal cost. He will stop at nothing to try and stop me.
We are so proud of him. We are very proud of him.
Yeah.
I would just like to state for the record.
I just need to know, okay?
Hi everyone, how are you?
When she comes back, I'll ask her. Just be cool, all right?
He's watching you.
Uh-oh, just act normal.
Why are you following this girl? Who are you people? Why are you filming this?
YouTube.
You know where he is, don't you? He's not who you think he is. What's he calling himself now? Leslie Vernon? You have no idea who you're dealing with. I believe these people wish to speak with you.
Actually, no.
Expect to see more of me.
Let's go.
Doctor.
You asked if you could talk to her. I told you no. Fuck it up. If you want to pack it up and go home, that is fine.
Who is that guy? Who is Doc Heller and Leslie? Ever live in Reno? Leslie?
I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Careful, he is the serial killer.
And you met him or playing with fire. Did you expect to not get burned?
Is a shrink who treated me in Reno, and I left there to come here so I could do this. I set him up. I filed a restraining order against him, and if he tries to turn me in, he'll be arrested. If you can't stay, I understand. Turn it off.
Either stay or go. What are we gonna do?
Nice foggy morning.
Oh yeah, you gotta have some fog. It's good for killing.
Let's see it through.
Welcome to my allegedly ancestral home. That's rule number 1. Nobody gets away. It's really embarrassing. I'll wait here for them to start doing their thing, and then it's
Doing their thing.
Once I off the 2 of them, I'll stage the area.
Stain looks like a person on the
If
wall.
someone comes in and sees 2 horrifically mangled bodies,
Interesting.
they'll run
Bet that was on
screaming
purpose.
from the house. I have the main fuse rigged up to cut the power. Everybody will be partying. Kelly won't be having any of it, hopefully.
Those are the
He'll bring
people
his
from the
girl to try to
trial.
score.
I'm gonna show you things.
Oh,
Are you gonna see
Leslie,
titty?
don't you think that's a little
Titty!
gratuitous?
That's my cue to split them up. Then she'll run screaming back into the house and start the panic. That gives me time to make my next move. The shed's a safe haven. I can't let anyone in.
It's so sadistic. Genius.
Genius.
Thank you.
It's a pivotal moment when she makes the transition from victim to heroine, visually manifested when she reaches for a big, long, hard weapon. You know what I'm talking about?
A penis?
It's okay, Tay. It's deeply symbolic. She's empowering herself.
How many penises do you use as weapons?
Look, you go back
I only need
and search
one.
all
Uh,
of those women
huh.
who survived your ordeals, and I guarantee you, nothing
Phallic
reaches
on
for
purpose.
my weapon.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be taking my manhood and empowering herself with it. It's convention, Tay. You have to respect it.
Yeah, it's the convention. It's the way it works.
You want her to.
If you look right here, I've pre-cut the handle so it'll snap, loosen the head, the sledgehammer, all the obvious weapons right up front. I've sabotaged. I just have to hope she doesn't get lucky with the first swing. And when they do smash it out, it's on the second floor or higher. And then they're out on the roof and they're screwed.
Sort of seems like cheating.
It's preparation.
It's planning a slaughter.
They'll try to hide and they'll see. Well, they'll go the only place left in here.
Yes. And then we can have our whole cathartic good versus evil showdown. And then we can move on. Yonic imagery is extremely important in our work. Opposite of phallic, it's girl parts.
So she
Girl
has to go
parts.
through some kind of psychological. Born again as a woman hell-bent on revenge.
If she does that, I'm the happiest man alive. It's gonna hurt somebody.
Before we go, how about some advice from the experts?
So you think it's all going to go according to plan?
Survive an encounter with someone like you or Leslie.
Never hang out with a virgin. You got a virgin in your crew, either get somebody in her pants or get the hell away from her.
They'll attract serial killers. Good to know.
The simple answer is
No hanging out with virgins.
Why do we even have them?
Fucking virgins.
just make sure there's one poor son of a bitch slower than you when it comes time to run.
This stuff's here.
Shining music.
Sort of, and I've mixed in my own special concoction of fire retardant. It's pretty sweet. My longevity depends on what she does.
Trying to kill her.
That's the paradox of what I do.
You love her, don't you?
I love the idea of her.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
What doesn't kill you leaves a shit ton of trauma.
I'm so happy.
Everything's been culminating to this moment. This whole purpose. It's like he's a theater kid and it's his big opening night. That's how I see this a little bit.
Spark plug, somehow I just don't feel like getting run over tonight. You know what I mean?
That's why the cars never work in the horror movies. They take out the spark plugs.
And his hot little cheerleader right on time.
They're fucking. They must be punished.
Mask in the pale moonlight.
Holy shit. This is really happening.
It's begun. What's wrong?
Get that thing out of my face. Just get it out of my face.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't give a fuck!
Okay, outside. Everybody outside.
Why are you doing this?
Because you have a look. We can't just stand here and let this happen, look.
Yeah. You're a documentary crew. You're supposed to be a fly on the wall. No interference. Be professional.
We're not going to see each other after tonight anyway. We might as well just say our goodbyes now. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, man. You too.
Good luck with the killing.
This is what we're born to do.
But she can never show this. Because she'll go to jail as an accomplice.
What? No.
She let those people die. Knowing it was going to happen.
This is a hyper-realistic world, okay?
So that's it? Just like that? I can't believe this.
It's got to be in the cellar by now.
Right on schedule. Taylor, what the fuck?
I said turn it off. We cannot stand here and let this happen.
It's over. The documentary's done. Now he's done.
What are you talking about?
You're gonna be the wrench in the scheme?
We can stop him.
Whoa, hang on a second.
Now it's maybe about them.
He got what he wanted from us, Dougie. Oh,
We go in there, we tell Kelly what's happening, we get the fuck out, okay? This is a bad
Story's
idea.
never about
I
killing.
don't like that I just said that given the circumstances.
Yeah, it's always about her.
Oh my god.
It's like no version I've ever seen.
Get the fuck out!
She ain't a virgin no more.
Definitely not her first time. No.
Leslie's gonna flip his shit, man.
You have to come with us. There's no time to explain. Come on.
There's a killer out here who's trying to kill you. Very quick to explain.
He's planned this entire evening. He's gonna stalk and kill each and every one of you. Because it's too late. This isn't happening. I'm sorry, but it really is, and it's about to get a lot worse. It's here now. Just look at him.
Well, this isn't working.
No, it's working perfectly for him.
We have to mess up his plan somehow. We gotta show you something. Come with us. There's no service.
Of course there's no service. It's a horror movie. There's never service in a horror movie.
He's adjusting it
Why? What for?
to accommodate for the extra people in the house.
Holy shit. Dude, check out this scarecrow, man.
Too late. Both dead.
Ew.
It's just a little thing covered in some red.
That's his heart he just put in his hand.
Oh.
God, he's making it all happen. Exactly his plan, despite the changes. The solution's in the plan. That's how we're gonna beat him. What comes next?
What, like she doesn't know? 95% of all whores know that they're whores. You made that up.
Help me out. What's next?
95% of all whores know they're whores.
They go upstairs and find the dead bodies, and then they head out.
Which are sabotaged.
Yeah, but our van isn't.
Maybe he already sabotaged it.
She was always the target.
So he moved them there instead of the room. He's already fucked up your van.
God, it's not gonna start. God damn it! Back to the house. He didn't plan on that. He said he hated being inside, so we stay in a group. Why me? Because he thinks you're his survivor girl.
Is what?
You're the one who's going to fight him and beat him.
Nope, that's gonna be you.
Why the hell would he do? Studying you, all of you, for months. He thinks you're a virgin.
Ha! Fuck you, bitch!
Yeah, you would.
Oh, wowie, wow.
You clearly are not, and if Leslie's figured that out, he'll kill all of us and leave no witnesses. Oh, great.
Are you a virgin?
I am sorry, I'm not a
That's out of the bag now. We're in this now. We're part of his equation. I'll see you around. Have a nice summer. Leslie, no one gets away.
No one gets away, rule number one.
Come on, you physical specimen. Chase the doughboy. You gotta chase him.
Chase the doughboy.
Chase the doughboy.
What the fuck? Let me see you. Let me see you. It's time. God. Wait.
Lauren, no, don't go up there!
Panty shot.
Yeah. That was
Maybe
neat.
it worked. Maybe Todd got away. Well, you got us into this, Taylor. Well, we could have just gotten in the van and driven away.
No! Don't sit on the conveyor belt.
He knew. He knew before we started, before we even met. That's why he agreed to do this. He found me before we ever shot a frame.
Mm-hmm.
It's you. You're the virgin.
What happens to me?
You die.
Yeah. You all die but her. Those are the rules. Oops.
Don't. Lauren. No!
Panties.
Get off me!
Come on, we gotta go.
No, get the shovel and start beating them.
We gotta find another way. He's planned for
Oh my god!
that.
Leslie!
Hi, Doc.
Oh boy.
to me.
Well, that was easy.
I'm sorry, Doc.
Okay. He planned for that, baby.
Unless the first shot is lucky.
I hope so.
In through the female phallic thing, whatever he was talking about.
This is the birth canal.
The birth canal! That's right, the birth canal.
She's being born as the final girl now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you and me now, Leslie!
Come get some.
First shot. Still a piece of wood you can beat him with.
What's this? Cider press.
Yep.
Honey, you're a tiny girl. He's got a lot of weight on you.
He does.
In the end of the groin.
Squeeze.
No.
Oh, side. Knew you were the one. It's always about her. Light it up. She's a very fit final girl, I will say. Raven, it's almost over. He's still alive.
I don't know what he is.
He's just a man.
He's just a man.
Well, you would know. He's a nightmare.
Oh. What do we have over the credits here?
Looks like a morgue.
Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est?
Leslie going to be alive? I think that's what's going to happen. Very special thanks to Kane Hodder. It's a quick little cameo.
Filmed in Oregon?
There was probably cheaper to do it in Oregon.
Lame.
They film things in Vancouver all the time. Yep, he alive. Alright, so that was Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. A really unique film in the genre. What are our thoughts on this one?
This is like the opposite of One Cut of the Dead.
I can see that. It's all the build-up before the final act, the end, whereas in that one, you're just seeing the act first, and you're like, oh, okay, and now you see the behind the scenes.
Well, it's not just that you realize the act isn't real, because it's the filming of a thing.
Yeah.
Whereas in this, the act ends up being real, and she doesn't realize that she's the final girl the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I thought that was
she wasn't
pretty
the only
clever.
one that lived, though.
Yes, her one crew guy survived, and the doctor.
Robert Englund, of course he survived.
Of course.
It's Robert Englund. You can't kill him.
Well, he has died in other movies, but in this one he did not.
Psh, he didn't really die. Very unique. I thought this was going to be annoying at first. I'm like, you're really just telling them you're a serial killer and they're not doing anything about it? What the fuck?
Yeah, so it's kind of like that kind of surrealism type of world, as I mentioned, like What We Do in the Shadows, where they're being filmed by a documentary crew, but they're vampires and they're killing people, but they're still filming them. It's just part of that hyper-realism in that sense. So it's like, okay, well, I can go with that. So we're just seeing, like, what a killer would do to just plan everything out, you know? If that's what was really happening. And that was a very interesting and unique take. I've never seen it in film before.
Yeah, I like the people they got for the cast, too.
Yes, good people. And the final girl herself, I thought she was very well performed.
Yeah, absolutely. Very strong-willed, very... She's got that spark of I'm not giving up.
She did. I will agree with that.
You gotta have that for a good final girl, that I'm just not gonna let you win kind of thing.
Angela Goethals is her name? Goethals?
I would assume.
Yeah.
Unless she's Zelda.
No. Zelda is the Poltergeist actress. Yeah. But yeah, this was...
Definitely unique.
Quite unique. I've mentioned I saw it once before, but I was playing a video game at the same time and just kind of put that on, and I didn't catch the whole story out of it. So I really appreciate actually sitting down to watch just this with no other distractions, because I really enjoyed this the second time I'm able to watch it without, missing anything. So,
I find it interesting that they actually mentioned Haddonfield, New Jersey, and Elm Street.
I know, as if they were real in their world.
That.
Because normally you can't be like, you have to like pay to license those characters, but I guess since they didn't show them, maybe they're able to possibly get away with it.
They did show the house from Nightmare on Elm Street. They literally showed 2 of the villains themselves, technically.
Well, yeah, but those are just actors playing other characters. It's not showing the characters themselves. So they actually showed the characters, and they would have an issue. Who released this?
I also like the
Stars, Anchor Bay.
The villain look. Like, that was a really nice villain look for him.
Yeah, I think especially when he has the mask off, it works very well. He did a good job as well. They casted this pretty damn good, in my opinion.
It's interesting because, like, you want to like him.
You really do, but
you know, be, like, excited for him and happy.
He's
for
like,
him.
yeah, because I mentioned that before. Like, I have like a theater kid vibe from him. Like, he's doing his performance, this big show, and he's showing you how he's getting it all ready, and then it's his night, and he's just ready for it. And that's the vibe I get from this guy, except he's just a killer. So I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah, he definitely gives you that charismatic. He wants you to believe in him. He almost tricks you into doing it vibe. They almost drove away. And I am curious if they had driven away, if he had fucked with their car at that time.
Did he already fuck with it?
Or did he just bet on the fact that they weren't going to go anywhere?
It seems like he knew what they were going to do before they did it. Like, he presented what was going to happen with...
Do you think that's the only car he fucked with then?
No, I think he fucked with them all. Like, when he's presenting, like, the big final act, what's going to happen, he's showing them what he wants them to think is going to happen.
Oh, yeah, he definitely...
He already knew they were going to interfere, so he was very smart with what he did there.
Yeah, he manipulated the shit out of that by telling her this is what's going to happen. She expected that was what was going to happen.
And then he planned ahead to how she would counteract that. And then he got her to do what he wanted her to do.
If you give the suggestion, then you already know how they're going to react to your suggestion. It's not just like if you were in that situation normally and can act at random. Yeah, very clever. Yeah. Very clever indeed.
And then you have your ending where, oh, he's really alive still, of course.
I wonder how he did that, though, Because that cider press would have squished his brain pretty good.
Because it's a supernatural slasher villain. They always come back, no matter how much you think you killed them. They have to go with the legend.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting use of cider press, though. Like, an interesting way. He check-offs this entire kill for her.
Yeah, he's like, this is what's going to happen at the end.
No, the entire night he used Chekhov's gun. The entire night. This is Chekhov's bedroom scene. This is Chekhov's basement scene. This is Chekhov's shed with Chekhov's weapons.
That's more foreshadowing than Chekhov's gun. Chekhov's gun's in reference to an actual weapon, as opposed to
foreshadowing,
as opposed to things that.
I don't know. It feels like he just set her up a lot.
He way
No, I guess
set
you're
her
right.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the cider press. That was the
her.
main Chekhov.
Well, he thought it would get used.
Oh yeah. he guided her towards just that moment. He's like, this is it. And he's like, that's why when he's being pressed, he's like, I knew it was you. I knew it was you. So that night went off perfectly for him.
Why a cider press? I mean, I get why a cider press.
Well,
because Apple Orchard.
Every
legend.
slasher wants to do something unique in some way, something that hasn't been done before. I guess that's never been done before. It's like, well, this works.
Yeah, I suppose. Just odd.
It's a choice.
It's definitely a choice. And I guess it fits. It's going to carry on for his legend.
Mm-hmm. Any final thoughts on this one?
I would love to know more about his history. He's Leslie
Mancuso?
Mancuso. Who the fuck is he?
Yeah. I don't think there's ever been a prequel or sequel made to this. So this is just it. So
You know me, I always want more story.
You always want more story. Explain it to me. That's you.
Tell me all the stuff. I like backstory. I like the devil's in the details. And that's where I live.
Yes, devil's in the details.
Keep that in mind. I hate the details. Anyway. Overall, very good pick. Thank you, Full Moon.
Yes, this was a patron subscriber pick. He subscribes in a tier which allows him to commission just any video for us to do once a month or so. And we appreciate that. And so far, interesting picks. And keep them coming. As long as you subscribe, we'll keep doing them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if you want to subscribe to our Patreon, just in a regular tier, you can always see our videos early.
And vote in polls. Your vote counts as more.
Yes, and you can do that as well. And the occasional random exclusive thing I'll throw in there. So.
Yeah, whether it be blooper reels or pictures.
An outtake or a pick or behind the scenes. Or just maybe I'll show you exactly what's upcoming for the next few months.
Yeah.
Since I already have it planned out.
Honestly, he doesn't let me see the Patreon, so I have no fucking clue what he puts on there. I feel like I should have rights to at least the blooper reels.
You can subscribe to it.
Why the fuck would I pay you for shit I did?
Because it'd be funny.
What kind of jackwipe do you take me for? I am blonde, not stupid.
You're not blonde right now. You're kind of
Listen, sweetie, I am always blonde. This might look brunette, but you let it get in the sunshine and it'll bleach out in no time.
Right. Blonde.
I'm a natural blonde.
Blonde. But yeah, so we do have that in addition to just the regular YouTube subscription you can have. But we do appreciate any subscribers we get. Every Tuesday we have a new video, at least every Tuesday. And
unless he needs a break.
Unless shit happens. That's in my about section. New video every Tuesday, unless shit happens. Because you never know.
It's, you know, tied to a chair or a bed or something so he doesn't look at the computer screen.
Or YouTube decides to fuck me over with copyright bullshit.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah, that's no fun.
But otherwise, yeah, pretty steady content.
Yeah. So, thank you for watching.
Absolutely.
And we look forward to the next video, and we hope you'll be with us for that one.
Yep.
All
Stay
right.
spooky.
Stay spooky. Bye.